I feel like in the last decade, I have definitely gotten a lot better with cooking. I am not gonna lie about that.
Emotional damage.
Hey everybody, back again. Thanks for tuning in. I thought I'd break up the monotony of Chantal, Foodie Beauty, and do a little coverage of Amberlynn Reid. The only reason why I'm doing it is because she has a cooking portion in the video as well as some type of grocery haul. So I thought that'd be interesting to react to. I don't want to react to the eyebrows on multiple feeder sites, underage girl situation type deal. I don't want to react to that. That's a little bit too icky for me, so no thank you. But breaking up the monotony here, so let's get into it.
Hello, today is January 19th, and I caught up on a little bit of sleep last night, because if you guys remember my last vlog, I was saying how I just haven't been getting much sleep lately, and yes, it's my choice. I've just been busy doing things, and I prefer being awake. That's just me. And when your girl prefers being awake, that means her mental health.
Her busyness is probably consists of Googling herself to see what has been posted about herself.
Is better. Anyhoozle, I woke up to a few 24-hour cameo requests, so I just want to say thank you so much for that. Like, when people ask for 24-hour cameo requests, I try to fulfill them as quickly as possible. I have definitely gotten so much better at cameos because I'm telling you, when I first started, it might not have seemed like it, but I was like shy and I was nervous and they were like a minute long, and now like I'm doing like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, like I'm just yapping at the bits and I can't shut up. But I really want my cameos to feel like I am genuinely like sitting there talking to a friend. I just want it to be super relaxed and chill and laid back, and it definitely
I have a comment about the cameos. My son had done those for a period of time, and he didn't like doing them actually after a while because he just felt weird that people were paying him just to say hello when he just does that for free type of thing. So I don't know. That's just his opinion on it. Obviously these girls are hungry for money, so that's why they do it, I guess. I don't know. Get it while you can.
So like I'm just like sitting there FaceTiming with a friend. So yeah, anyways. And by the way, I've been obsessed with this app, Dice Dreams. What is a Gream? I've been obsessed with this game, Dice Dreams. And I posted it on my community post because there's like a little part where it's like, if you want extra little dice rolls, you can invite your friends, and everyone gets that option. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to post it on my community post, and everyone thinks I'm like being promoted to do this, or like it's a sponsor. It's literally...
I don't know. That's kind of a tricky thing right there, especially with somebody with an addictive personality. I don't know if like dice or even going to the casino is a healthy thing for somebody like this, but you can warn her all you want to and she will not listen. She's going to do what she's going to do, just like a Foodie Beauty.
I'm just playing by myself, and I wanted a couple extra little dice rolls. Not sponsored whatsoever, but if I remember, I will put the link below. You guys definitely need to play this game. Like, I think if you join, you get some dice rolls, I get some dice rolls. I don't even know. All right, guys.
Before we move on to the Amazon haul, like my husband's family, they like to go to the casinos. I don't like going to the casino. I don't like putting money into a slot machine or playing cards, and then if I lose, it's like nothing. I think about all the things I could have bought, and even if it's like $100, I think about, wow, I could have purchased so many things with that $100. So I don't like throwing money away like that. Some people do. I get it. It's cool, but yeah, no, not for me.
And this is not the only package. Let me open this guy up. Doing things is just drastically easier with no nails. I'm literally telling you. What kind of fuckery is this? So Wasabi loves a scratching device. Like, he has one at all times. He scratches on it, he lays on it, he sleeps on it, he plays on it. So I like to get him a new one frequently. So I've actually never seen one like this where he can literally lay inside of it, which is perfect because he likes to lay on his scratch things. Like, it's literally so cute and aesthetic. He is going to literally love this so much. And there's like catnip, so I'm gonna spray some like catnip on top. All right, next is this little guy here. Wow, easy peasy, beautiful. We don't need nails around here, girls. And then another box. So I am trying to do out with the old, in with the new when it comes to my perfume. And I'm gonna be reorganizing my whole bookshelf, which has my perfume on it. And my perfume's actually I'm gonna put in my closet.
I don't understand why she keeps the perfume on the bookshelf. Why don't you keep it in your boudoir, like on your dresser or something like that? I don't know. It's kind of weird just in the hallway. But I guess she's so proud of it. That's why she like has it on full display, I guess.
This whole thing, but I'll vlog it. I am getting a couple more new perfumes. This one's called Clementine. I can't pronounce that, so let's just.
What is this? D64 Clementine Bizou? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to have to look up this brand. I've never heard of it. Okay.
I'm gonna go there. That's what that looks like. All right, let's smell it. Not me having bat wings. Oh, that smells so good. It literally smells like it literally has like a fruity clementine smell. Oh.
It literally has a clementine fruity smell. What about maybe citrus, sweet, something like that to be more descriptive about the perfume? I don't know.
That smells so good. It's like summer. Summer's in the air. Next, we have this. I finally did it, folks. I got the new Mario Party Jamboree. I am so excited to play this on my Switch. I cannot wait. Last but not least, so there's two things in here.
This top that she's wearing, I don't know if I've said this before because she's worn it on multiple occasions. It reminds me of an outhouse. Like, you know, like an old-timey outhouse with a moon on the door. That's what it reminds me of. Back to you.
We have some stickers. I'll show them in a second. Next, this is just like a little rolly thing to put on my counter for when I wash my dishes. I usually just wash my dishes and then let them dry on like a towel. I'm over it. So this is actually
Don't you have a
for clean
dishwasher?
dishes to dry. So it's black and white, and I hope it looks cute on my counter.
I guess the apartment doesn't have a dishwasher, but why don't you get a dish rack like that sits on top of the counter? Target has some really nice ones, like bamboo kind. Get one of those.
Fingers crossed. So I have been doing a lot of scrapbooking lately, and I like
good.
to use words in my scrapbook. So this is just like
You know, the one thing I do like, if you have to like compare Chantal and Amberlynn, is that Amberlynn actually has hobbies that she does. So now all of a sudden, I guess scrapbooking is going to be part of the hobby cycle or whatever. But you know, she does the Legos. Now she's doing this. What else has she done? I mean, the journaling, which I don't know. I don't believe she journals as much as she says she does. The audio books that she listens to, things like that. So she actually does things to kind of take her mind off of her eating disorder. Chantal needs to do that. She needs to get a hobby.
Books and words. All right, you guys, so we have a huge grocery haul. We just came back inside from bringing the groceries in. So I'm going to be putting away my groceries as I haul. It's going to be a whole moment. So I do like to have like frozen foods for moments where I just don't feel like cooking. And one thing I like to have are these beef and bean frozen burritos.
I haven't bought those in a long time. I do buy those on occasion, typically probably in the summertime. Like right now, no. Like for the kids, In-N-Out snack, I don't like those burritos. They make me have a stomach ache. And not only that, I think Amberlynn is probably fibbing about not being diabetic. I think she is, because she did have a slip up in one of her posts where she said she called the Semaglutide diabetes medicine, I believe she said. Those burritos, that's a no, Amberlynn. Not even just because of the diabetes, just the sodium and the fat and the carbs and all of that. That's not good for you. Why don't you make homemade burritos? Very easy to make. And, you know, more healthy.
Got a can of corn. I got 1 and 2 things of chicken broth, aluminum foil, and then in this bag, we literally just have 2 things of ground beef and a thing of ground turkey. So random fact, the thing about the ground beef that I get, it's extra lean, so the calories are the exact same as the ground turkey, and the fat content, literally the only difference is 1 gram. I got another thing of bagels.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're trying to stick to a low-fat diet, both of those meats are good for you to eat as part of a high-protein diet. The only difference is, like the red meat, I believe it's the cholesterol level is higher in it. So if you have like heart conditions or things like that, the turkey would be a better option for you. So, I don't know.
I've been loving a bagel. I got a thing of Nutty Buddies. Don't judge me, I'm not judging you. I got some white rice.
No.
I used to eat this all the time. I got the Deli Fresh rotisserie seasoned chicken breast. It is literally the best lunch
And that's
meat.
another thing that she should not be eating. As somebody who allegedly had cancer, is those type of luncheon meats, because they have sulfites and just artificial crap in them that's been associated with cancers. So if she wants to live healthy, she shouldn't be eating those as well.
I don't know if this is a new thing they do, but I've never noticed it before. I got this tiny milk. I need it because I I'm making my own gravy, and it's like I didn't need a huge thing of milk, so I got this little one. I also got all-purpose flour. I'm telling you, I've never cooked with this a day in my life, but I'm actually going to be making my own gravy.
So wait, are you making like a country gravy? Because that's the only gravy that I know that I've made that has milk. Yeah. So unless she's making like a red-eye gravy or something like that, okay. We'll see.
These things. I got my favorite thing ever. Well, one of my favorite things. It's the Duke's Hot and Spicy Smoked Shorty sausages. So good. And I do refrigerate them because they last longer and they taste way better cold. Got some more scallions. So I showed these in one of my last vlogs while I was at the grocery store, and I didn't actually buy them.
I've seen those before. These ones. I can't. I love beef jerky. That's one of my main things that I get if I'm traveling. Instead of like stopping and getting fast food, beef jerky, because it satisfies you and it's good. This I can't bring myself to buy because it reminds me of dog food. Like how the dog food looks on a can, that's exactly what it looks like. I will not eat that. No thanks.
Then, but I bought them this time. It's the Jack Link's 2 flavors in one bag. I wanted to do a taste test for you guys one of these days. Got some butter. I also got more cream cheese. I didn't really need more of like just the regular cream cheese, but just in case I did get more. But I definitely needed more of my favorite cream cheese in the whole world. It's the honey pecan. Got some garbage bags. A bag of white onions, 3 potatoes because I am just one girly pop, and I bought a bag.
Oh, I saw somebody had questioned why in America the potatoes become why the potatoes are individually wrapped like that. I believe these potatoes are for baking, so they're like individual, for baked potatoes. Those aren't like, your standard bag of potatoes. I think that's why they do it. I could be wrong, but I think that's why.
Before, and I end up just like wasting a lot of them. So again, I like to have just a couple frozen things on hand, and I enjoy a Hot Pocket. So I got the Italian style meatballs and mozzarella, and I also got the Philly steak.
You enjoy them once in a while, but you got 2 boxes of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a Hot Pocket fan. My kids are. I hate those things.
I got another can of corn, a can of green beans, actually
Sodium.
another can of green beans as well, 2 cans of tomato sauce, 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes, some of these caramel rice cakes, which are so good with regular cream cheese on top, I promise you, delish. I also got the Cool Ranch Doritos, and then last but not least, I got some of these popcorners.
Those are good.
In white cheddar. I saw someone talking about these, so I said I'm going to give them a try. Alright guys, now it is time for my 3rd semaglutide shot. Nervous!
What?
Don't be nervous.
Wait a minute.
So I'm currently wiping my...
Okay. You had all that crap in your grocery haul. Foods that you're not supposed to be eating. Not only because I think you're diabetic, which you probably are, and you lie about it, but because you're obese. All those foods that you shouldn't be eating. And now you're going to take semaglutide. That doesn't make sense. You're just like Foodie Beauty. Amazing.
With a alcohol wipe. While my mom's getting the...
Why does your mom have to give you the shot?
Syringe. So it does have B12 in it, so it is like this reddish color, because B12 is red. When I first saw it, I was alarmed. I was like, what? You ready? Mm-hmm.
The issue I have with this is that her health problems, she shouldn't be going to a day spa to be getting this type of medication. She should be seen by an actual like physician in a doctor's office, and have a whole, physical and all that sort of thing. She's not doing it. She's going to a day spa. So they see you coming. That's all I got to say.
No blood. That was fast. Did you bleed right after? Yeah. Last time I bled, I didn't tell you guys, and that was the only time I've ever
bled before. It makes no sense.
So I was like, whoa. I messaged the provider, and they were just like, it's okay. Like, don't be, like, alarmed. Because you guys know me, I have, like, anxiety. So, yeah. Not bleeding. I think it's because we did it so slow last time, because I was like, let's do it nice and slow. Because some people put it in slow, some people do it faster. I don't know. All right, you guys, a little cook with me session. So right now I am just...
Why don't you do that over the trash can?
Potatoes. I'm going to be making like a ground beef... I'm saying gravy for the lack of a better word.
Ground beef gravy.
I don't really know if we should consider it gravy, but we can. So I have water boiling
oh
on the
my
stove
Lord.
for potatoes because it is going to be...
Oh no, the cutting skills.
potatoes.
Okay, look, I appreciate that she has a better knife compared to what she was using a steak knife before, when she was living with Beck. Not only that, the cutting board, you should put like a wet rag or something under there so that the cutting board doesn't move. Like, this is giving me anxiety watching her cut with this. And her finger placement. Oh, man.
Over rice.
Oh,
even
man,
over
she's
some,
like Kylie
egg
Jenner.
noodles if you want.
Oh, no, the fingers.
And I am making enough for leftovers.
Oh, no.
I'm trying my very hardest to like
Oh,
not be so
no,
creeped
she's
out
gonna
by
cut herself
leftovers.
bad one
Something
day.
I can never have leftovers of is rice, because within the last year I learned that having leftover rice is actually really bad for you.
Well,
Because there's like a bacteria.
It depends on how many days you leave it in there. So I think a day, like leftover rice is fine. But if you're leaving it in there for like 3-4 days and then decide to eat it, yeah, that's dangerous.
That can easily form. So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good off that. I also added a little bit of chicken bouillon to the water.
Why?
So the potatoes have a little bit of flavor that they're boiling in.
Oh, that's okay, I guess. Oh, my Lord.
Let's start working on the ground
No.
beef gravy.
What
for
is
the
she
lack of a
doing?
better
Oh, my God.
word here. We're gonna start off with cutting some onion. Right, so I want to make
Oh,
small
wow.
pieces here.
And that knife is dull. You can tell by the way it's
Cutting
cutting.
onion. I usually don't even
Whoa.
like to be cutting onion. I'm trying so
Wait a
hard
minute.
to like.
What do you mean you don't like to be cutting onion? Every meal that you make consists of mostly onions. What are you talking about? That's all you eat. You should probably wear a perfume. Onion toilette.
Get out of these weird
Oh, look at that.
anxiety
Look at
sessions
that.
that I have. Just gonna
Oh, no. Look at
chop it
this.
like these.
This is a whole...
All right, so these are
Oh.
nice and small.
Okay, first
We
of
need
all, the onions are not going to cook properly because they're all different sizes. You want them to cook evenly. That's why you chop them all evenly. I'm sorry. This gives me anxiety.
pot, obviously. I am going to add the tiniest bit of oil so I can cook the
Well, that's good.
garlic and the onion.
I'm
Right?
glad she's using oil instead of water. Way to go.
So I do not measure anything. I measure with the heart. So we're gonna add
Measure with
some
the
minced garlic
heart.
like that. So I'm wanting to just cook the onion and garlic just a little bit, not
You know,
fully.
actually, I've been cooking for so long. Like, there's certain recipes where you don't actually have to measure anymore. So, yeah, I agree with her. You measure with your eyes, kind of. But, yeah, not the heart, actually, but your eyes.
All right, I'm trying to put you guys on a spot so you can see what I'm doing. So I am going to be cooking with the extra lean ground beef. So that's why you really don't need much oil. If I wasn't actually cooking the onion and the garlic first, I wouldn't have used oil at all.
Why are you
the
cooking
lean
that
ground beef
first?
does have natural oils, but not a lot. So that's why I always get the extra lean. Okay, this is looking perfect. So now I'm going to add the beef. I'm going to add black pepper,
What is she doing?
garlic salt, and now I'm just going to cook the beef down and let it get all mixed up with the onion and garlic. So I feel like in the last decade, I have definitely gotten a lot better with cooking.
I mean, you know what she could have actually done is she could have cooked the beef first, took that out, then added the onions in there, cooked them, then re-added the beef into there so that the... I don't know. I'm saying this because I don't know what she's making. It's weird.
How about that? Nothing I've ever made I have disliked. I have liked everything I've cooked, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I've just gotten better. I
No.
was never taught how to cook, so I definitely taught everything myself. I do have a family full of people that cook
So
really well.
you're self-taught. You didn't taught everything yourself. Way to go with the English.
But I was never taught. So I am self-taught. I am trying to learn a little bit here and there though. So as you guys can see, it makes the tiniest bit of oil, but not much at all compared to like regular beef. And like I said earlier,
I don't even know if that's
this
oil.
beef is literally only 1 more gram fattier than like ground turkey, and it's the same amount of calories. Okay, so now that it is pretty much done being cooked, I am going to add a little bit of chicken broth. You can also use beef broth, of course. I'm going to add a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add a little bit of milk here.
What in the
Some
name of
flour,
all that's holy?
some cream
No,
cheese.
that's wrong. No.
So you can add.
First of all,
delicious-
no. 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 That's not how you do the gravy. You do the butter and the flour first and you cook that, because if you don't, it's going to taste of flour. So not only that, you're going to have little lumps of flour in there that aren't going to cook down. I don't even know what this is. It's like she watched videos and then like put them all together and made this. This is not how you do it.
however you say it. I don't have any, so I'm
Wow.
gonna add some
Oh
A1.
my
Again, I don't measure. I measure with my heart. Now I'm just gonna stir,
A1
and this
sauce.
is just gonna thicken up as it simmers on the stove. Wow, this literally smells phenomenal.
She's insane.
So,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let this thicken up, simmer. The potatoes are pretty much done as well, and I will show you the completed product. So here it is. It looks exactly how I wanted it. I tried it already.
That's
and
not
it's
gravy
so freaking
at
good.
all. What is
So
that?
here is my bowl
No,
with my
get out of here.
potatoes. This is
Get
so
out.
comforting.
First
this
of
is
all, comforting. Here we go with that comforting crap. Get out of here. You and Foodie Beauty. First of all, this what I think she was trying to make is maybe a hash. She should have like cooked the potatoes first differently, not boiled them and then with the onions and then kind of like added that all together. I don't even know what this is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but this is disgusting. Back to you, Amber.
Food. So if you look at pictures online of ground beef gravy, it all looks like this. I wish I had like some green to garnish. All right, so here we go for a little taste test. It is literally still steaming, so let me blow on this for a little bit. Wow, it is so flavorful. Exactly what I wanted on a cold night.
You know, I've never heard of ground beef gravy. I'm sure it probably exists. I'm sure this is not the recipe. It can't be. I'm going to have to try to make this myself, I guess, just to see. Not with her ingredients, though. I'll do the proper recipe.
Bon appetit. All right, you guys, so it is pretty late at night. I have leftovers for tomorrow. It was such a good dinner. It was exactly what I was craving. Tomorrow is actually weigh-in day, so I am a little anxious about that. I've definitely been doing a lot lately.
Do Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty ever eat because they need to have nutrition or they need to feed themselves? Or do they purely just eat because they're craving something? Because they both say that all the time.
Moving my body a lot more. I'm definitely holding on to some water. I have some fluid retention.
Please,
due to my
I wonder
lymphedema
why.
and lymphedema. Those are
After
just
that?
illnesses that I have to
After that and that food that you just cooked and your shopping spree, I wonder why you have a lot of water weight.
deal with on this weight loss journey. And if I gain a couple pounds due to that, I'm not going to let it be a failure. I'm not going to let it make me give up because I know that I've been doing better and I know that I feel
You're not
better.
doing better with that. Like I said, with that, you think you guys can like still live the same lifestyle and do all this other crap and it's going to help you lose weight. No, it's like you're lying to yourself. And it's like, who cares if you're lying to your subscribers or the viewers? You're lying to yourselves. You don't live in reality. Neither one of you.
Yes, it's greatly frustrating because if I didn't have these illnesses, then this wouldn't even be an issue. I would without
Please.
a doubt be weighing in tomorrow and losing weight. But like the fact that I have been moving so much and I am so swollen could be an indicator that I gain a couple pounds tomorrow. So it is what it is. As long as I keep making good choices, I'm going to lose the fat. I'm going to lose the things that matter because my lipedema and lymphedema is not going away. It's always going to be an issue.
First of all, you're full of crap. You're using that as an excuse not to exercise. That's all you're doing.
But everything is going to level out if I just keep staying on track and no, I'm not
Because
perfect.
I'm just saying this because I know that there's people out there that have that issue and it's physically impossible for them to, exercise. But we've seen her walk around in the Target, in the Walmart and things like that. So she's physically capable of walking and doing some type of movement. Using the lymphedema, lipedema, whatever she wants to say is all an excuse not to exercise. She thinks she's going to be eating what she wants and taking the semaglutide, and that's going to be the magic pill, to help her lose weight. And it isn't. That medicine wasn't created for people like you.
I am not aiming for perfection right now. I want to be able to enjoy the things that I'm craving, and you only live once. I want to lose weight and show people that you can lose weight while eating things that you love.
Please,
Anyways,
get
I'll see you
outta
guys in
here.
my next video. Bye.
Anyways, that's the end of this crap. Like I said, she irritates me to an extent. Excuse me, I can't speak. She irritates me a little bit more in a certain way because just her manipulation is a little bit different than Foodie Beauty's. Maybe Foodie Beauty doesn't get on my nerves as much, maybe because she's closer to my age, I guess. She's only 10 years younger than me, by the way. I don't know. They're both full of crap. Like, who are they fooling? It's laughable at this point. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.